just a lot of people just do, as just a cool little, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because that's what people want to see.
I'm more comfortable, I think, doing just me.
Right.
Because I don't really cut promos, like.
Right. Yeah.
I don't really talk.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool.
All right. And welcome to the Milo Beasley Show, episode number 154, and growing. Our guest this week, Kat Power. How are you doing?
Hola, I'm so good.
Hola.
It's hot in Florida though. I'm Canadian.
It is. Oh, you're from the Canada.
I'm from the Canada.
Oh my goodness.
My mouth isn't like, though.
Like on the South Park?
Phillip, yeah.
So how many people call you Kat Powers?
Oh my God, like everybody. I'm like, and then I have to correct them. You're like, I have but one power.
Which is?
The ability to scream really loud. That's it. That's all I got.
That's a good power.
That's all I got.
That's a good power. We need a screamer here in the Shimmer since Daphne and Mischief are gone.
Yeah, I kind of took over that role.
Right.
Daphne kind of was my kind of wrestling mama bear in the locker room when I first came to Shimmer, so
Now, did you get permission? Did you hey, I want to use the scream?
I got permission for a lot of things. I just kind of started doing it though, just because it felt. I just started doing it in Japan, and it just felt really natural. But I would scream things in Japanese.
Oh really? You know Japanese?
God no.
Okay.
I know enough to order a beer.
All right. So when I went, they just taught us the dirty words. Is that pretty much?
Yeah. Well, they don't tell you it's the dirty words.
Although they just came out and was like, okay. Well, okay. They would tell you what to say and then make you say it loud in a public place.
Yeah.
And then tell you what you said. And then you're like,
baka gaiji.
Okay, so never coming back here again.
Ever.
So how many times have you been to Japan then?
4.
4?
I've done 4 tours, yeah.
Yeah. What was the latest one?
I just got back in September. So I was there from July till September.
Oh, that's a long time to be there.
I've done 3 3-month stays, and then the first tour I did was 2 weeks.
So
and didn't want to come home.
Do you like the sushi now?
Oh my God.
Did you like sushi before you went?
I did.
Okay.
So I was it wasn't, because that was the thing, because where I'm from is very small town, sadly. Not sadly, but it's very small town. There's white people Chinese food is the most ethnic food that we get.
Right.
So yeah, so friends of mine were like, oh, you're going to Japan, what are you gonna eat? And I'm like, everything.
Right.
Literally everything.
There's a lot of Americanized food.
Totally.
And that was the thing. We did every day after training we went to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Where we got, which people here, and I try to explain the shake a chicken to people.
Yes.
Which is right. Okay. So seriously, and we don't have it here. I'm guessing you don't have it in the Canada.
No.
But in Japan, they have shake a chicken, which is the greatest thing of all time. Why we don't have it here? I try to tell people about it, and they're just like, it sounds okay, and I'm like,
it's so good. And the other thing,
and it's on the 100 yen menu.
Yeah.
So, which means we would go you would go and just get a small drink, 2 shake chickens, and an ice cream, and it was 400 yen, so $4,
Yeah.
And that was our post training snack every day. We would walk from the 01 dojo back to the apartment.
Yeah.
And it was on the way ish.
Kind of.
Whatever. And so you like to shake a chicken.
I do, and I also, there's the other, I don't know, because they do the feature McFlurries, but
That's
they're
another thing.
so different than here, because they'll do this, I think it's because it's April, Easter, I don't know, because in Canada there's the cream egg McFlurry.
I've never heard of that.
Okay,
a Cadbury cream egg McFlurry?
A Cadbury cream egg McFlurry in Canada now.
I'm going.
I'll take over. So,
okay.
No. But the features would be the one that I loved was red bean and matcha McFlurry.
Okay.
So it was they made the matcha McFlurry, and then they put red bean in it. You know, like the mochis?
Yeah.
It's okay. So mochi, like sidebar mochi, is like a little like it's like because they don't do sweet stuff. Like a dessert isn't sweet in Japan because they're not big on sweet. But mochi is like rice, and then they wrap it around like green or red bean, and then there's like green tea flavor, and then you can get like a strawberry one. But they would take the red bean and put it in the McFlurry, like just on top, and then like you kind of mix it yourself.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. So I miss that, and I also really, really, really miss shabu shabu. Have you done shabu shabu?
No.
So, it is a plethora of meats, and they bring it to the table raw, and there's like a pot in the middle, and there's 2 different broths, and then you just like cook it in the broth, and then at the end they bring you sobu noodles.
Okay.
And then you do sobu noodles in the middle, and it's like, it's so good.
Yeah,
and it's pretty healthy too, because like you just skim like the fat off the top of the broth, and then it's good. It's healthy.
So
I was telling myself.
It's healthy. Me.
It's chicken, guys.
And so now you're here. Is this your first time in Florida?
I've been to Florida before. This is my first time wrestling for Shimmer in Florida.
We're here, Shimmer 91.
Yes, and that was a blast.
Yeah, you wrestled Jessica Havoc.
I did. That was the first singles match that Jessica Havoc and I have ever had.
Whoa!
So that was amazing.
Good.
Yeah, we did. We were in a 6-woman tag
person, because we gotta make
six-person tag in Montreal. Oh my gosh, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, like a long time ago. But that was, and we had like very minimal interaction in the match. Like this was like the first time her and I have wrestled each other.
That's awesome.
I want to do it again and again and again and again and again.
So what did you come to Florida for before? If, for vacation, like a tourist, like everybody else?
Touristy stuff / slammin' ladies.
Yes.
So that was, yeah. And then we went to Busch Gardens, and that was really, really fun. And rode all the roller coasters.
Of course, all the roller coasters.
Yeah.
We did with the Slammin' Ladies. You got to come in October.
Okay.
Yeah, so like just go ahead, like whoever, unless you're in Japan, if somebody stateside tries to book you for October, say no.
Nay.
Like you're gonna come to Florida.
Yeah.
Come to Tampa. Do Slammin' Ladies, do custom SlamminLadies.com. Search it on the SlamPegs.com as well.
Yeah. Check us out.
Buy stuff. Buy all the matches.
Buy everything.
And we'll sometimes do Busch Gardens Hella Scream.
Oh.
Or Universal Halloween Horror Nights.
Ooh.
Have you heard about or been to either?
I have not, and here's the thing. I love horror movies.
Yes, okay.
I love horror movies. I'm a big nerd with horror movies, and I'll watch pretty much anything. Like I love like Rob Zombie stuff. I love Rob Zombie stuff because it's different, but
yes, agreed.
Yeah, but I don't want to be in the horror movie. I don't like being boo scared.
Are you a jumper? Or are you a puncher?
Oh no, I'm a puncher. Heads up, and this isn't like a funny haha, like, oh, let's scare Cat Power.
Every show funny. From now on.
No, like dead serious, like I am being the most serious human being. Like this is like me being so serious. Don't do it. Because A, I won't like you after, and B, I will punch you in the face.
Yeah.
I saw this one, because like I'm the kind of person, like when I watch those scare videos and like the person doing the scaring gets hurt, I laugh. And I'm like,
my favorite one, have you seen the one, it looks like it's in a school, and this guy pops out of a trash can.
That's what I'm thinking of. And the guy in the gorilla mask, and the guy just decks him right in the face. And I'm like,
it's the greatest thing ever.
100%. Like, you deserve that. I hope you woke up the following year. Totally. So I will come.
Yes.
And I will wait outside.
No, you gotta go in. You gotta go in.
I won't go in. That's like I physically won't go through.
So what you do? Okay, so what you do is you go and you just stand behind somebody like
the largest man.
No. You stand behind somebody like a Solo Darling. or
She's not going to protect me though.
or they're gonna go after like a Porsche Perez.
I see.
Like you gotta stand behind.
So I'm going to push her into.
No, you're gonna stand behind them because they are going to get they. You started. I hope we got that on the camera. They're gonna.
Fun fact. My nose.
All the scary monsters and stuff are gonna go after the small girls that are all like huddled up together, and then or they're gonna go after the Japanese girls, which is I'll tell you after. Is the greatest stories of all time at Halloween Horror Nights. But they're gonna go after like the small girls. If you're just sitting there like, yo, I don't care what's up. Like I'm a dude, and like especially when I go with like all the Slammin' Ladies and the Shine roster,
Fair.
like they never jump out at me because they're like, oh, I'm not gonna get that dude. But look at all those girls, I'm gonna jump out at them. So
Right.
so I stand in the back and then laugh. No, I mean.
What up?
So
What's up?
a thing we like to do here on the Milo
tiny
Beasley
woman.
Show is called the top 5.
Okay.
I ask a random question.
Oh, okay.
So besides cats, 5 favorite animals.
Oh, okay. In no particular order.
No particular order.
Okay, dogs.
Okay.
I really, really like dogs.
You have a dog?
I don't. My dream dog is a Klekai,
I don't even know what
which
that
is a tiny little husky. It
sounds amazing.
It's like a miniature husky.
I want I want a wiener dog.
Oh, I love a wiener dog too. They're super cute.
I want a wiener dog.
Yeah. I like turtles.
Yeah?
'Cause they're slow like me. I like dolphins, and it's on my bucket list to like do swim
Do the
with
swim
dolphins.
thing? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a super big nerd. Because I don't.
You
but,
can do that again. You come in October.
Totally.
Or it's not too cold yet, so the water's still decent.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not a huge advocate of like animals in captivity and stuff, but I understand that like some of the places like they save. It's like a refuge kind of thing, so I'm okay with that. Pandas, and we saw pandas in Japan because there was 2 at the zoo. There was little red pandas which were really, really cute, but then they had like actual real pandas, but they're super boring.
Yes, they just sit there.
They were just, it was like lying on his back, and like everyone's like, oh, and I'm like, do something, you lazy pants. I was super like, do something.
Now you know how the fans feel when you're like doing like rest holds.
Seriously, yeah, you're a rest hold. I'm like, all right, take it home, brother. And then okay, so this isn't a real thing, but Ewoks.
Ewoks.
Yeah, clearly. I
love Ewoks. Do you like the Star Wars or?
I love the Star Wars.
So you ready for the next? What is this? They just did 7, so 8's The Last Jedi.
I'm super excited. Because I was that nerd. Okay, so I went to see The Force Awakens the day before it opened.
Yes,
because I live on the West Coast, so they were able to show it on the Thursday because technically at 8:00 was midnight on the because they had all the midnight showings.
Yes,
but technically it was 8:00 in Vancouver, but I was able to see it. But then the only other person on Earth that I knew had seen it, I don't know if I don't know if it's my baby, was a buddy of mine from Australia. And I was like, oh my God, and I was texting him like, dude, and then we were having this like the nerdiest conversation ever.
Attack of the. See, you didn't name bears, you kind of did. You kind of did.
An Ewok is kind of like a little bear.
They are.
Yeah, they're in the bear family. And I said panda bears. Yes. Brown bears are cool too, though.
And he looks like a little Canadian lumberjack.
I like it. I like lumberjack. I like manlies. So we were like having like the nerdiest conversation, and spoiler alert, but if you don't know by now, then like I really don't care if I ruin it for you, but I was like, dude, when Han Solo died, I ugly Oprah cried. And he was like, I was driving today thinking about it, and I was like, he's gone.
So is there any chance of a Kylo Ren babyface turn? Like, do you think because he had to, like, we're getting sidetracked and like this,
but it's Star Wars.
But do you think that in order to make sure that he is so close to the dark side that he is entrusted, that he had to sacrifice his own father in order to get even deeper
into the...
Yeah.
I think... see, that's the thing. Like, I think if they wanted to... It depends on where they want to go with it. If they want to keep it within, like, the Star Wars sort of... Because there's a way to tell a Star Wars story.
Right.
There is. And, like, that's why I'm kind of not a fan of the first three.
Right, the prequels?
Yeah, like the acting is great and, like, the, you know, whatever, but, like, it's just, like, my issue with them is, like, they're... And I don't know if this is going to make sense, but, like, they're too clean.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah, like the thing that made Star Wars was like all the little things, like with the hovercraft, where they put like the Vaseline on the bottom of the camera, and like that's how it looked, like it had no wheels and whatever. But like, yeah, like they're too pristine for me. But like in keeping with like the way to tell a Star Wars story, I think they need to have him do the babyface turn. Kind of like the Darth Vader turn, you know,
right.
in Jedi. But with like modern day storytelling, I think it needs to be like Rey almost overcoming the evil. Like he needs to be so evil,
yes,
that she then overcomes that, as opposed to like him being like, hey, we're good now,
right.
Or like how like whatever they decide to do with like her connection to the
Force,
to the family, right. And the Force and whatever. But yeah, I think like I'll be, because I trust, because the Force Awakens was amazing. I thought they did a really good job. Everyone's like, it's the same story. Who cares? It was amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty much 4, 5, and 6 wrapped into one little 2 hour.
Totally, 100%. But it was still good.
If folks want to find you on the social media and chat Star Wars with you, where can they find you?
I love chatting Star Wars, so totally find me. On Instagram, it's @cat_power wrestling. And then Twitter is @catpowerwrestle. Fun fact, I still get tweets about music. I am not the singer, clearly, unless I'm drunk in Roppongi karaoke.
Maybe you could have the other Cat Power do your entrance music.
Could I? Spoiler alert, I'm not a fan of her music. Yes, and I just find it really fun because because my Twitter handle used to be @theCatPower.
Right.
So it's like, okay, cool, I get it, fair. So I changed to @CatPowerWrestle, and then I'm getting music festival tweets and stuff. I'm like,
whatever. I won't be there, bro.
I can't help you now if you still think I'm the singer.
And of course, you can find me on all the socials, Twitter, Instagram, that stuff, @TheWrestlingBum. I don't get any weird things, like nobody tags me in anything. So anyways, of course, go to Facebook, give me the thumbs up, facebook.com/The Milo Beasley Show, TheMiloBeasleyShow.com. Check out the previous 153 episodes if I have updated the website recently. And and of course, slamming ladies, slam pegs, and slamming ladies on the Twitter. Say, listen, bro. Listen, Lexi, we need Cat Power, not Cat Powers.
Only one.
Cat Power, one power. And Slamming Ladies in October.
Yes.
So do it. So this has been episode number 154. Thank you for chatting with me.
Yay, thanks for having me.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Yay, I'm entertaining.